guys, what's up and welcome back to this channel. If you guys are new here, make sure to subscribe and give this video a big thumbs up. In today's video, I'm showing you guys how to make these DIY no sew scrunchies. What you guys are going to need is some fabric, and I'm using this leopard print fabric. It is so adorable. Now, I'm going along with a texter and ruler and measuring out along 30 centimeters by around 6 to 8 centimeters. You guys can change up these amounts and measurements, but this is just a bit of a guide and what worked for me. Make sure you guys do draw this with a ruler just so that it is a bit straighter, and use a pen or texter that won't go through the material. Also, make sure that you're drawing on the side of the fabric you don't want to use. Go ahead and just cut along the lines you just drew out. Once you guys have finished cutting it out, this is what it should look like. Turn your fabric so that the bad side is facing up, and at one of the tops of the short end, you guys want to take some hot glue and then just do a long line of that as close to the edge as you can, and then fold up the other end and just push that down slowly so that the two pieces are stuck together. Once you guys have done that, take a round object such as this jar that I'm using or any other round object and wrap your fabric around that, making sure that the bad side is facing outwards. And then wrap a hair elastic or hairband around the middle of the fabric like I'm doing in the picture. This is kind of confusing, but just wrap it over the fabric and make sure that the hairband is in the middle of the fabric. So this next bit is kind of making the scrunchie come together. So what you do is you kind of fold up the good side a little bit so you can see a little line of the good side, and you can also sew this, but I'm showing you guys how to do this with no sewing and just using a hot glue gun machine. And you guys, I'm using a hot glue gun, but you can use just any glue, and then you just put a little strip on the edge that you folded up and kind of just glue together two of the good sides, so that way from the outside the scrunchie just looks good all the way around. So now I'm going to show you that, quickly just replay how to do it, and I'm just doing the exact same thing but on a different piece of fabric and making a new scrunchie. For this scrunchie, I did make the measurements a little bit different, as you can tell. I definitely recommend the measurements from the beginning though. I definitely just preferred how that ended up. And I'm just doing the exact same thing I did before, and yeah.